Welcome back, it's Paul Maglev here with another episode, the final episode of Stormwinds 1.5. That doesn't mean it's the end of Stormwinds though. But that's just the hint and Easter egg spoiler, whatever you call it. So, we did the Sky Fortress last time, and we were able to fend off the enemy forces from over the ocean, using highly corrosive acids, which probably killed all the fish. So we are going to do the campaign for the south, which also I tried to record earlier, but I couldn't hear myself in the audio post-edit, so I couldn't fix it because I record both sounds from the game and myself on the same soundtrack. So, where was I? It is fitting that here in hell alone, we make our stand to face all the greatest nations of the south. We will all surely die here, but do not lose heart. Any life after this misery, in victory or defeat, will seem a paradise. Go then and show them what the minions of hell bring. Vice Admiral Churchill Windchill. Obviously a reference to Winston Churchill. So what was I going to do? I was going to stick this down here. Upgrade its damage output. Should I worry about the Apocalypse Cannon at this point? Something tells me I won't. And I am going to max out secondary damage on my Acid Cannon, which for some reason always bursts into flames whenever it's broken, when it really should not. Because it's full of fluid, right? Fluids aren't combustible. Unless it's gasoline, but that's beside the point. And yes, there are other fluids that are flammable, but when I think of anything that's derived from water, I usually don't think of it as flammable. Water with cornstarch? Maybe. No! Oh, no, no, no! Dang it. Didn't stand a chance. You know what? I'm just going to get this. Gonna drag my ass over here. And put this down. Excuse me. What was I going to get again? Look at my time cannon. And no, I don't want to get that. I don't have enough money for it. This is what I wanted to get, Acid Cannon, and I have to upgrade it all over again. Dang it. Because it doesn't do anything for me unless I save the game by progressing, and it only saves the game when I do that. What was I going to do? Decrease reload time to maximum capacity. And for this, I am going to increase its health so it actually persists longer and won't get blown to bits. Acid Cannon ready to fire! That did not work like I expected. I hate these teleporting gyrocopters. Now, one thing I need to remember is that if I don't fire the canister from the acid cannon as violently and quickly as it can, it will actually disperse more acid over a smaller surface area, thereby dealing more damage per square foot, at least scale-wise. Snap. No, no, no! No, no, no! There's so many of these things! There's too many! And I've been defeated again. Plan C! Apocalypse Cannon all the way! If I can even find it. Here it is. Then my heavy duty artillery cannon, minigun. Minigun, check. Acid Cannon is 10 grand. I do not have enough for that. Do I have enough for anything else? Damage buffer? No, I can't afford that either. Drat. What was I going to get? Increased damage? No, I was going to get increased health because it is going to be the focus of all the damage from the enemy forces. Decrease reload time because I can't afford to wait. Already I've been overwhelmed by 3 heavy-duty machines. And my apocalypse cannon is on the verge of breaking. And I'm hardly doing any damage whatsoever. I was really hoping I would actually get this right the first time. But I can already see that I have been defeated. Yep. Gonna have to edit this out. So I'm thinking of a strategy. Strategy that will work for me after screwing up so much. I still need the acid cannon. That is very indispensable. Is there anything else I was going to get? Damage buffer. Anything else? I will get the time machine. Decrease reload time. Increase duration. Increase health. Increase secondary damage. Increase health. Increase health. And hopefully I stand a chance this time. Oh, that didn't break nearly fast enough. I'm gonna have to be more aggressive with the secondary weapons. Biggest health hazard has been avoided. Yay. Hopefully you can actually hear me over those explosions. Oh god. I'm getting overwhelmed again. No! This will suffice. Yeah, I made it through the wave after how many tries? 3? But I barely made it. This is going to be much more difficult than I anticipated. This is fully repaired. Was I going to max anything out on it? Nope. I'll max out the health on this because the airships like to poke it and puncture it. Increase duration. Okay, that should suffice. Curse you and your biplane technology! I will stop you! Back in my day, when you had to go somewhere, you had to use the ground! Oh, that was easy. Not as scary and excruciating as it would be with the other gyrocopters, whose undersides are covered. Like this one. And I missed. Yay! It worked! Do I have enough for the apocalypse cannon? No, I do not. Everything is fully repaired, increasing secondary damage, health, and time duration. Okay, I think I'm ready. Yay, I did it! What was I going to do? So pop this, break this, these, fire off one of these. That's what you get for using hydrogen as your means of buoyancy. Pro tip, kids, don't make zeppelins or blimps that rely on hydrogen gas. Because the tiniest little spark will make it explode. Well, that didn't work like I planned out. I like how the projectiles are able to still move even though I use the time cannon to slow down enemy forces. Yay! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! Hooray! Now I feel like dancing in my chair. I still don't have enough of the Apocalypse Cannon. I still don't have enough upgrade points to increase the damage of my minigun. The Acid Cannon, I will increase its secondary damage so it's more effective over less space. I'll increase the the damage buffer's health, ironically. And what was I going to do with the time gun? I was going to increase its duration. Okay. That did not work like I planned either, but at least it's easier to take down after using the highly corrosive acid. Because that's the acid that provides the most fun and the most death. I would try to shoot underneath the airship, but it appears that I am not able to shoot from that angle. That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to. Come on, guys. Just break. There we go. They broke. Confetti of acid. Let's see, do I have enough to repair everything? I've got enough gold to repair everything and still be able to afford the Apocalypse Cannon. If I can find it. There it is. The little bugger. So, decrease reload time. Increase health. Still needs 14 upgrade points. This doesn't have any more. This will need some extra damage. And duration increase, thank you. I was not able to stop that airplane from dropping a bomb. Oh boy. They're attacking from every direction now. Oh man. But at least I'm not getting overwhelmed. I've got my foothold on this campaign. And once I get a foothold on something, you can't stop me. Something tells me you can't hear me over this noise. Even though I have the mic closer to my face. Which is stupid. Screw this game. If there's one thing that bothers me, it's the excessive amounts of sound that's generated from all these explosions. If my memory is correct, there should be one more airplane, and that would be the rest of the wave. So let's see if I can wrap this up. Oh, that didn't take any damage. I'm surprised they completely ignored the apocalypse cannon. I thought the AI was supposed to target certain things. But I guess the apocalypse cannon is just something they want to avoid, even though that's the thing that's going to kill them. So many explosions! Everything is better with explosions! Gotta shoot the underside. Shoot the top. Oh, that was effective. One of the things I want to do that I am not entirely sure I'll be able to do yet is to... Oh, well that didn't work. I'll have to finish it this way. One of the things I wanted to do was actually to dust my room, because although I am a pack rat, I still like to have all of my chaos completely organized and free of dust, because if anybody knows me, they know that I know that most of the dust in the household is actually made from dead skin. I am not kidding you, it's gross. And it is for that reason that I try to clean it up. So when dust builds up in my computer, I want to do everything I can to make sure that it actually performs correctly by removing all the dust. The problem is, though, I don't have a dust cleaner, or at least I didn't this morning. This evening, though, I actually do have a duster, but for some reason I'm not going to use it anytime soon, even though I think my computer needs a dusting really badly. I think it's because my mom is paranoid and wants me to use the canister correctly, even though I am pretty sure I'll use it correctly, because I don't want to have gases that I wouldn't want to inhale in my lungs. And although some people use that as a high, it's actually very dangerous, because you're basically taking something at room temperature that's a gas, and you're increasing its volume exponentially, so the molecules of the gas are still moving at the same velocity on average, but they're more dispersed. And that reduces the temperature so substantially that it actually freezes parts of your lungs begin to hemorrhage, and you die. The end. But that's not what bothered me. What bothered me was that it's made from a flammable gas, and I don't like the idea of having flammable gases in my house. I wanted to use CO2 canisters, but apparently liquid CO2 is not a viable option, and neither is the little airsoft gun compressor thingamajigs. So it turns turns out those canisters release a precipitate that is highly flammable carbon. And if anybody knows about little bits of carbon precipitate, is that it's going to try to combust whenever the temperature is right. And nothing does that quite like a computer, which is why they stopped selling compressed air canisters for that very purpose. Or at least that is what I have figured out over the last few hours or so. So it's disappointing. I had no choice but to use or purchase an air canister that removes dust that just so happens to be made from a gas that isn't chemically inert like CO2. Which, at least for me, that's a bummer. And I am so wrecked. Because I spaced out and because I didn't repair my apocalypse cannon. Or this. Probably forgot to do this and this. This also needs repairs too. Wow, 30 health increase. Nothing here. Nothing here. Increase health. Increase duration. Okay, I think I'm ready this time. No more fooling around. Not that I was trying to fool around to begin with. I'm such a tryhard sometimes. Maybe it's because I don't like to do things more than once. If I don't have to. Man, these things are annoying. The big airships are not scary. Mind you, they are not scary. It's the little ones that deal the most damage that are the most scary. Mainly because of their high damage per second aspect ratios. And even though I'm using the Apocalypse Cannon and I am spamming the hell out of it, I'm still having trouble trying to deal with all of these weird contraptions, and they just teleported out of the way. Completely dodged my skill shot. Are you gonna dodge these two? Nope, I guess not. So anyway, I'm going to have to do some more editing and some more Let's Playing and other stuff. And I'm going to have to find time to do it and do homework simultaneously. You know, and I'm just gonna save the Apocalypse Cannon for when those tiny teleporting gyrocopters come. Because they seem to be the biggest threat with their heavy-duty machine guns and my inability to actually properly stop them. Hopefully this, you know, screw it. Blowing everything up. Got my acid cannon charged. That'll suffice. Hopefully, you know, it's good. that time machine. Well, that was a weird arc. And somehow I managed to actually survive. Was there anything else I had in mind? I'm gonna save points here, max them out here, max these out here, here, and increase health. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. This is why they can't have nice things. Every time they send out one of these heavy-duty gyrocopters, I'm just going to use the apocalypse cannon. That's all I can say. But I will buy myself some time, if I can. Time cannon, which for some reason is actually a time gun and not a time machine, which I have been calling it in previous episodes. Which is ridiculous because I can't make up my mind on what it's supposed to be called. Too many gnats, as I affectionately call them. That should do it. Okay, I'm fully charged. That didn't work. Plan B. I took a real big whooping on that last wave. Let's see, decrease reload time, increase health, increase duration time, health, and we should be ready to go. I want to double check to make sure I didn't forget to repair something and die like last time. To the final stage! You know what that means. Actually, no, you don't know what that means. It probably means this is going to be one of the only times that you'll actually see a boss in this game. And I am going to kill it almost instantaneously just by covering it on acid. I mean, covering it with acid. More acid! That was quick. It was supposed to be a really big, scary game. I mean, scary stage. Or wave, rather, with that final boss, but it had such conspicuously large, vulnerable places for me to shoot at, so it was easy to take down. And I think that should wrap up this series. There are the challenge missions, but I don't feel like doing the challenge missions in this Let's Play, even though I am able to... Oh, sorry. Although I'm able to completely have these all unlocked, I don't feel like blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do these. That's what I mean to say. So I will see you guys next time in the next series, whatever that is. And until then, take it easy.